Filmed live at KVCR Studios, it's News Team 5.
Hello and welcome to News Team 5. My name is Alan Sanchez.
And I'm Beth Smith, and welcome to our first ever news broadcast. This is the only show where we bring you the most up-to-date news, the kind of news you take out to meet the parents and go to walks on the beach with.
And not the kind that takes all your money to buy them drinks, only to be ditched in the end and never have your phone calls returned. Jessica Reed of Riverside, California, phone number 909-520-3967.
On to the news. It was recently announced that Snooki has hired two famous artists to illustrate her yet unborn child. As the News Team 5 exclusive, we have the first look at one of the soon-to-be-released art prints. As you can see, the artist really conveyed the raw emotion in the child's eyes, presumably after being force-fed a pickle, 3 hours of fist-pumping, and GTO. On behalf of News Team 5, we wish you a huge congrats, Snooki.
Well, I can't wait to have a batch of my own kids like that really soon. I'm excited. A fireworks factory in Thailand was set ablaze earlier today. Local authorities report that no one was injured, but surprisingly, when the fire started with many fireworks going off, random American families appeared out of nowhere starting a barbecue. Watch the show and sing the Hulk Hogan theme song, Real American. Our heart goes out to the many workers in Thailand affected on the situation, but it goes to show that when there are fireworks around, America's here to stay. Party hard. I wanna be American, fight for my rights.
Thank you for that serenade. President Obama today has signed off for funding to continue more offshore drilling, causing outrage to many environmentalist leaders, including Al Gore, Majora Carter, Krista of Ferngully, Neytiri of the Na'vi, King Triton of Atlantica, as well as Captain Planet. Oddly, a similar situation occurred 50 years ago in Japan, and we all know where that led them.
Gotta love that Godzilla.
Giant lizards.
Giant dinosaurs.
Pretty sure it's a lizard.
That'll be up to Google. A viral video that has spread all over the internet social media networks by the Invisible Children Corporation titled Kony 2012 to raise awareness.
Hold on.
Something wrong, Beth?
You're telling me people are barely seeing this video?
Yeah, it was released a month ago.
This is where you're wrong, my friend. You see, I saw this video 6 years ago.
Okay, and how in the world did you do that? Well, before you answer that, let me rephrase that. If you've seen the video, what was it about?
Okay, well, I did it very simply, you see. I watched it on a television, and the video made me aware of Africa's problems. The video, which was released in 2006, documents a white Rhodesian gunrunner named Leonardo DiCaprio as he teams up with a local fisherman as they team up to find a rare diamond in Africa.
Beth, that's a plot to Blood Diamond.
Wait, I'm not even done there. I wasn't finished. Okay.
Okay.
Also, they have to save the fisherman's son from African rebels who are trying to turn him into a killing machine.
Okay, that's the plot to Blood Diamond.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, yeah.
It's a documentary. It's a documentary. One of the many that follows the famous Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's not a documentary. That's a movie with DiCaprio. There's never any documentary of DiCaprio ever. He's an actor, and the documentary you're watching was a movie. It was all fake, and there's no Leonardo DiCaprio's an actor.
So you're telling me it was all fake?
Yeah.
None of it was real.
None of it was real.
Ooh. So you're telling me when the love of his life, Rose, let him sink to the bottom of the deep blue ocean in the Titanic, it had nothing to do with the follow-up when Leonardo DiCaprio wakes up on the beach in Inception?
It's all made up. It's fake. That's a movie. All those you're watching two different movies. How can someone go in people's dreams?
Freddy Krueger, anyone?
That's all fake. That's also a movie. That was a movie made in the 80s. There's no such thing as you know, that it does not associate with Kony 2012 is what I'm telling you.
Okay, fine.
It's definitely a movie, which is really, really depressing on your part.
Well, I mean, I thought it was a good movie if it was a movie, but I'm pretty sure it's a documentary.
So, definitely true. Well, on to the news. We'll
Okay.
continue on from the
Okay.
Kony 2012.
Okay.
All right. A local teacher was arrested today by San Bernardino police on suspicion of child pornography. The teacher, 40 years old, has been charged for allegedly exchanging sexually explicit photographs with a 14-year-old girl. The victim claims that the teacher used another alias, calling himself the pop star Justin Bieber, and wanted to meet her so they can hang out. She claims she could not tell the difference between the pop star and the singer, and based on the photographic evidence we received, we cannot tell the difference either.
Nice Bieber cut, bro. The upcoming film, The Dark Knight Rises, was struck with controversy due to complaints by moviegoers surrounding the main villain, Bane. The Warner Brothers film, set to release in July, has numerous complaints from moviegoers on Bane's voice and that they cannot understand him due to a mask that he wears in the film. Despite the audio setback, the studio will continue with the release. A similar situation has happened in Lionsgate Studios, who decided to push back the release of The Expendables 2. The film, which features legendary action stars Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Bruce Willis, which pushed back for re-edits when the studio decided to add subtitles on scenes featuring Stallone and Schwarzenegger together, due to negative feedback that no one could understand what they were saying, such as this scene from the original film.
I have no idea.
Cannot wait for that movie to come out. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be a hit.
It's going to be a great foreign film to be coming out. Okay, on to the other news besides The Expendables. An elderly woman was found today in her car by police dead in a local shopping mall parking lot. The woman, after found by local shop owners, noticed the car was parked for 2 days. Coincidentally, the woman was also fined by police for leaving her car double parked, loitering, and is suspected to appear in court for the next month for the pending charges.
That's rather unfortunate. I'd hate to be in her trust.
It's America.
A local cat plunged from a 19th floor high-rise and walked away unharmed. Although this is an amazing story in itself, this story does not come without controversy. When the cat owner was interviewed, she stated that her cat, named Mr. Jingles by the way, was high off of catnip and tripping balls while watching an episode of Yo Gabba Gabba, which led the cat to jump off the 19th floor apartment window. Following this incident, Mr. Jingles checked himself into kitty rehab for catnip addiction.
What? Kitty rehab? Where'd she go? The Kitty Ford Center?
Alan, don't you dare insult Mr. Jingles like that. Anyways, Mr. Jingles, we wish you the best of luck and hope your next 8 lives are spent sober and healthy.
And don't go Lohan on them. On Tuesday night, a local delivery man was robbed by ninjas. Wait, I'm not even kidding you guys. This is real, folks. The delivery man was on his way to deliver the medical marijuana when ninjas appeared armed with batons to intimidate the delivery man, who then dropped the bags of money and merchandise, then ran off. The suspects are still at large, but we have a feeling based on the evidence it could only be one thing.
Ninja Turtles strike again.
They're always teenage on the half shell, turtle power.
A new bill on the horizon today in California. Governor Jerry Brown has proposed the banning of alcohol to all residents of the current state.
Wait, what? Okay, that's a bunch of horse shit.
FCC?
Shiitake mushroom.
Okay.
Okay, here's my problem with this. First of all, if there's no alcohol, how are inadequate men supposed to take home the plastered, insecure supermodels? Secondly, without any alcohol, people are going to turn to drugs. And when people turn into drugs, there will be no bums. With no bumps, who's gonna feed the ducks in the park? We're gonna have duckless ponds, man. Have you ever been to a city of no ducks? Nuh-uh, didn't think so. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. You know what? As of today, I'm gonna starting a new campaign to stop this epidemic that is upon us, and I'm gonna call it Duckface 2012. For every donation that is sent to 1-800-GET-DUCK or getduckface.com, which we'll be launching after the show, you'll be given a yellow jelly bracelet.
But Alan, the yellow bracelet idea is already taken by Lance Armstrong.
That bike riding son of a gun. Like I said, you'll be given a green and black colored bracelet that says Get Ducked to support the cause for Duckface 2012 as we spend all your donations for more booze for homeless people to feed the ducks. I mean, come on, people, think of the ducks, man.
Yeah, what about the ducks?
The mighty ducks.
Okay, on to other news. Despite the economic state we are in here in the United States, Girl Scout cookie sales are on the rise. Cookie sales have been so strong, sales from the past 5 years have already been surpassed. Increasingly, sales that are also booming are children's fundraiser chocolate bars, lemonade stands, and Lucy Van Pelt's 5-cent psychiatric stands, providing that children have something up their sneaky financial sleeves. And I'm looking at you, Jaden and Willow Smith.
Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy. Recently, Representative Joe Baca has proposed a new bill that would require a warning label on video games similar to the warning labels on cigarettes. The label, which would be put in front of all video game packages, would read, "Warning, exposure to video games has been linked to aggressive behavior." Oddly enough, this is one of many bills that Baca proposed with warning labels for aggressive behavior that include the DVDs for Geely, the Jonas Brothers 3D concert experience, and also all Bobby Brown, Chris Brown, and William Hung CDs. To put it plain and simple, Joe Baca is secretly the grumpy old man Clint Eastwood played in Gran Torino. Get off my lawn, you Grand Theft Auto loving hippies.
All right, stay tuned because we have a great show ahead for you guys, including our first Undercover on the Job segment. We'll be right back.